Okay, test. Okay, we are back. My bad, folks. My bad, folks. I don't know what happened, but we are back. We are back. Hopefully, we have no technical problems. Since we left a few minutes, I guess we did like a 50-point drop here. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, let me just tell chat that we're back on. The market closed on 1 p.m. today? No, they're just bank holidays. It's just a regular trading day, I'm pretty sure. But we did a drop. The weekly fair value gap here very nicely. Then opened up, gapped up, trade back up. Just Trump manipulation, just very good excuse for us to actually get back to discount. We're almost at 25,000 again. And this is the daily, previous daily FPG here. So this is going to be inverted. This is going to be where we're looking very closely for actually a rejection. High resistance there. Gonna move this over as well here. Could frame up somewhat of a breaker, honestly, here too. This is gonna be tight. So I'm still holding a lot of longs, FYI, for my swings, but this is pretty good. This is actually very, very good for a good reversal that we were actually looking for. Gold never stops. Let me just clean it up a little bit. This is sus block indicator on the hourly. Imagine that. Just because it's just so bullish. The first sus block you see, you gotta know what's the deal. I just rarely see sus blocks at all on the higher time frames. And I feel like when you see one, shit's about to go down. Every single time. I promise you. Look at all these. Every single time. So I might just put an alert on. Anytime we get an hourly sus block, that means shit is gonna go down. I think we'll still try to hold here. I think we're gonna get a nice turn retrace, and then we'll just hold for the rest of the day. Could be choppy as well. So this is what we're looking like right now. Asia been pushing up. London did a spike. We retraced back down. New York, right at the rip, took out these lows. ESSMT, and we took the London highs. So back to where we were looking at. Now the question is, do we want to play back inside the range? I think I'm anticipating a choppy day here. So if we know that, let me turn the volume up a little bit. Let me just fix this chat. Welcome. Stream should be fixed now. I'm honestly open to whatever. I feel like shorts are good right now until we start taking some liquidity, the internals here. I think right now, best case, we play both sides. Mean reversion day. Could be, yeah. Okay, let me take a look at things. How's everyone doing today? I think it's gonna be a confusing day unless we get something clear with probably shorts, because I'm not long this here. I like longs lower, just like how we did Friday. What are we looking at, chat? What's the bias here? Gonna connect up all my accounts also. All right, should be fully synced. Okay, we are good to go. We are good to go. I got funded on a few others, like Funded Features Network and Funded Next. Got funded on top of my other accounts, so we're good to go. We're looking pretty good. Good spike back up to this 1 minute here. This I'm leaning bearish, honestly, for current direction right now, because I haven't seen us try to take some strong internals yet, and I think we took the London eyes already. We're looking like we want to come back down. Which one is a stronger asset here? They both are, I think, moving very similar. It does look like this is a short right now here, if you guys want to smack it, but let me see if I can find something more high probability. It's coming lower. If you guys like shorts, I think this is gonna be where it starts turning here. We're gonna see most likely a nice retrace to like 870s, under 870s, and then I think then maybe we could start looking for both longs as well. Buying above 900 is kind of suicide to me. I think the upside is somewhat limited above 900s, unless Trump says something. Just moving lower already. We tapped inside the 1 minute and start falling lower. My bias is lower as well. I mean the 5 minute, I mean. Give me something clear. Give me something with a better risk reward here. We have the 1 minute inversion, 5 minute rejection there. Risk for the tick. You're depressed and you might quit trading. Dude, trading is tough. Some days are going to be rough. Like the big sell. If you are over leveraged, it might hurt you, but you know, you want to be able to live to trade another day. It's just like we have big winners, we're going to have also maybe even bigger losers, because I think that's just how normally a lot of people are. They're fine with taking, you know, $1,000 wins, but then when it's a bad loss, it could be like 10,000. Always live to trade another day. We're gonna have highs and lows. I had many lows in my early trading. I think I haven't really hit a low for years now because I don't let myself get to that point. And even if I have a tilt day, let's say like lose a lot of money in my live, my prop account, those are just profits that I'm getting back, which sucks, but yeah. I think that's why prop firm is also very helpful in risk management too. I've seen, you know, you guys probably seen it on social medias. There's a lot of crypto traders getting hurt right now because they're over leveraged, and just one, it's like big, pretty large drop, like 15,000. What is that, like 10% drop on Bitcoin? Like, it is big, but it's not like flash crash. When you're over leveraged, seems huge though. And not everything keeps on going up forever too. The dip's gonna get lower. It's not gonna get caught every time. Alt dropped like 90%. Oh wow. So I don't pay attention to alts. Those are dangerous to begin with for me. I think Bitcoin is fine. Ethereum, always stable. I wouldn't mind it start building these lows here and then just keep them bouncing around. But chat, if you guys followed me throughout on Friday, this paid. We're at 1,005,000. We just kind of crossed 1 million straight to 5,000. These are my positions. Mostly I'm just in cash gear puts, which I sold, and also I had my NASDAQ, which is I'm up like 5,000 on. I kind of sold early, but who cares? I saw it Sunday. I had a position at 500, I think. 6,000. I think I sold at like 700 something. Pretty good. 694. Damn, never mind. But I probably had the position at 430. Let's go. This is like 330 points in one gap open. Like, I woke up and I was like, wait, market's open. Let me take a look. We're up 300 points. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take the sell. I can't be greedy here. But yeah, if I held it a little bit more, I guess I could make another 5 Gs because we're up another 300 points. But the main thing is buy the dip, baby. Buy the dip. And if you guys were here with me and Lance on Friday, we wrote it down short. Lance won it lower throughout the like next week, but he's not holding position. He just anticipated. For me, I'm like, we just dumped 1,200 points. I can see us reacting back to 700, 800, refill some gaps, and then, you know, whatever Trump says, we go. It was risky for Trump because like he could say more negative things and it could gap down, but I think it's more favorable to just buy the dip, especially in that big drop. I would ideally want it even better in the weekly fair value app. I did not expect it to, like, if you guys saw what happened, let me see if I can pull it up while we're waiting. This is what happened here. Market closed here around 400, and then like at 450, like 10 minutes before future close, look at this monstrous dump here. This is like 200 plus points. Just last 10 minutes. Just people just panic sold. And I'm sure the stop just got triggered. And that just basically let you come back up like 600 points, gap up. That was crazy. That was just incredible opportunity, honestly. And for me, I'm like, I could have got a better entry, honestly, but yeah, we're up, what is it, 17,000 on Robinhood? I forgot what it was. 17, 18,000, just holding. First thing waking up here, boom, market open, updates. So pretty incredible. If I had more minis though, would have been even better. Play the risk with cash rebates, because if it went break even, I would have made money still. So it's very capped, but you know, I'm fine with it. I think we are still going for low. We're just chopping in this range here. Chat. What is happening here? This most likely is still already short, and it's just deciding when it wants to fall. And I'm waiting to see how far it can go. Why were you not stopped? It's a swing position. I was gonna hold it regardless to next week. Just because it's a flash crash, I'm not gonna put a stop in, because my target was like 300, 400 points. Even with my entry, I was only down 200. Still fine. I think I would kind of be very angry if I entered and then 10, 20 minutes later after market close, I panicked, so stopped out. I'll be like, what the heck? Why won't you just see it through for next week? Even if it dumps like 5 more %. But most of my position are just cash your puts, which you can't really put a stop anyways. After market close, just panic selling after hours. This is showing a lot of kind of confirmation for lower right now. I'm just not sure where I could play it other than this 5-minute rejection here. That would have been beautiful, but it's like a lot of chop right now. I think we can get a better entry, especially if we get this 5-minute confirmation here. We'll get that change the delivery, 5-minute rejection. That would kind of confirm a lot of things for lower, probably might be even down to 850s, honestly. So let me just try to frame this up here. Get this closure here. Tap back in, boom, sells off. That's what I'm framing up right now. We should be looking for shorts right now. I think this 5-minute inversion would be the key here. Let me just kind of put this up here. I'm gonna probably do bigger stops than I want to today, but I'll probably close it if I don't feel like it's going the right direction earlier. So I'm thinking around like 908s and above right now, and we just don't want it kind of the midpoint of here. So if I mark this out as open to close, this OB here, that's where I'm looking at. We have a lot of things going for lower now. It's decent retrace. We got kind of close. I think we short this inversion though. I'm gonna have to give it a shot here. A lot of things are just telling me we want to move lower for now. And if you want to play ES, it seems like the better one to play also. I'm gonna try to get like the 10, 9, 10, the midpoint here. We're gonna play this out. If you guys want to look at it, I posted on Discord. Let's just see how this plays out. 5-minute inversion. I want to see if we can just sell through this. Gonna put this low as well. End future seems like it's moving a lot better, honestly. Only got one filled in. Trying to see if I get a second one, but I'm cool with this. I just don't want anything for price to get kind of above the like midpoint here from this open to the close of the 5-minute structure. The midpoint is the mean threshold. I don't want to see price kind of above, like, let's say 922s, 925s. That would kind of invalidate what I'm thinking of change the delivery here. I'm gonna mark out like this. And the midpoint's right here, which I'll make it clear. So right there, 927. We don't want to see price above there. I'm gonna try to hold this out. I only have one in. I try to get sized in 910s, but I'm gonna let this internal get pushed first. Hasn't got tagged yet. Gonna mark the 15-minute also. Seems like we're just trying to go back and forth right now. Let's just see how this plays out. We're not really moving too much yet. Expecting a lower still. Where did okay, there it is. Probably gonna slam through 890s. I'm thinking. This is something that I would like to see if we can target on ES in fall soon, just like these 15-minute lows here that I think we're gonna approach soon. Kind of up, like, not even 10 yet. It's just bounced around 10. I want bare minimum these lows to get tagged first. What the hell is this? There we go. We're seeing some strength there. Looks like ES took another smackdown. Gonna wait for 8. This is probably also good for CP if you have size on this to get out, just in case we chop back and forth. I'm not gonna trim some on my half my accounts, hold the rest on others. Looking good so far. Good start of the day. Need that final push here. This would be about 21 points for the first TP, and then if we can get to this would be awesome. Almost, we kind of brushed it. We honestly kind of just brushed it there. Wait, no, I think we tagged. I don't know. The 5-minute is kind of tricky. I think we're looking at the next one, not this previous one. Hit the like button. If you guys hit the like button, we'll do some giveaways. So far, first trade of the day, looking good. Looking good. Can't be mad at this. still think we can go lower. I don't see any reason to flip up high yet, but it is just choppy right now. We did not get any smooth follow through, so we're coming up for a second round here. One more spike. This is where it hits the first internal. Again, just choppy. Like if I can anticipate this, I thought it was gonna be choppy, but I didn't know how choppy it would be. I thought this would deliver by now. But if someone were to anticipate that, just buy, sell. Like this is like 10, 15 points round trip back and forth. Easy money, especially on the short side. The long side, I feel like it could be dangerous because bias, I feel like, is already showing lower. But for short side, I would not a bad idea for me to, like, if I were to be like hyper scalper, to short every rejection, just because we have yet to see a drive to these 15-minute lows yet. Is today a holiday where it's gonna be early closing? I thought there would be no change. Chat, can you guys confirm? Is market gonna close like soon? Why? Oh my lord! Imagine I'm in the trade and just like it closes. I'd be like, what? Because I'm pretty sure some prop firms breaches your account if you do this. If you're in a position and it closes and you're not, sometimes they auto close for you. Other firms, they might not. So like that's where it's dangerous. From my understanding, I just saw bank holiday. Bank's not here. Everyone else is here. Not much change. Banks doesn't dictate the market. It might like make price action a little bit more, I don't know, like different in certain ways, but nothing's really changed, to be honest. Cliff Sky incoming. Lucid Apex closure count. Lucid closure trades without penalty. I'm pretty sure it was Desi or someone. Maybe it was Lanto too. I don't know. One of them had a trade ongoing, and it was market close, and it did not close for them. The account got breached. I'm not sure if it got fixed, by the way, but I know some firms are very strict about it. I think there's another one I saw people complain about. Legends in a prop firm. They said they don't even close it for you. Like you're supposed to close on your own. If you don't, automatic breach. So they don't even attempt to do that. So it's basically at your risk. Like the prop firm might have a mechanism to auto close, liquidate your position, but if it somehow fails, it's on you, which is so dangerous. And it's always something that reminds me, like, I gotta close every trade right before I get off. Yo, what is happening? Every high is getting rejected, and we're just kind of teasing these lows. I just want to get smashed. Like, I see a cliff coming, and it's just not willing to go for it. Like, hello? This is interesting. Just pretty much back and forth. I still think what we could do here is just one more tap in and then still slam down. I'll just be very careful above 927, 930s, essentially. If it flash wicks there, that would be kind of bad luck. But overall, again, another retrace where it looks like it's going to reject. What is happening? Wait, NQ is being so odd right now. I know that's why I felt like maybe better short on ES, and I guess it was the right choice. Because what is look at ES. ES is about to smash this, and NQ just keeps on willing to try to go back up. For what? It's so choppy, but I'm a believer. I'm watching price action. Price action is not saying long yet. I don't think anyone in chat wants to long this, because if you guys did, you guys would have probably said it by now. Everything is just telling me lower for now, but things can change. So far, it's not changing. But there's gonna be people saying "I told you so" after. I have not seen the video Des yet. He showed me a clip, but I was busy. I'll watch it after stream. One weird thing I saw today was, I'm pretty sure at Open I didn't trade Open as much. I just watched it just to see because I had futures or at cash care puts. I saw ES pumping, NQ dumping, and then YM just really pumping. If you saw YM, look at this. This is the pink is the Open, big pump, big dump, and I'm just gonna show you YM. It's like the biggest divergence you see in quite a while. And I saw YM, I'm pretty sure, just pump the sky somewhere. Maybe it's the 1 minute that I saw like that's more actionable than the 5, but even the 5 shows a good amount on NQ dumping. Just really back and forth. ES just wants to break this so bad, and NQ just like, let me try one more drive back up before you fall. Looks like YM's also doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. Which prop firm is good for CPI full porting? If you look at the Discord and you go to pin, I'm pretty sure I posted that. So look at Discord. I'll share the chat too. Go to prop firms. A lot of information is pinned here. So CPI drops tomorrow. This is my recommendation: one shot, one kill. Apex, yes. Lucid Test, yes. Trade Fire Growth, yes. MyFund Features, yes. Oh, this must be outdated. I think I added Funnex as well. Shit, did I update? Oh, this is the update one now. So yeah, make sure you do this. I might delete this one because it's not up to date anymore. Yeah, so you go down. This is my recommendation. Oh, I think I see what's dumping. We're dumping. Come on, show us the money. Show us smash through TB1 through 880s and all the 850s, and then we can talk. What is one shot, one kill? It's basically you're throwing these evals into a news candle. News candle, not any news candle. It's like the big one, the big 3. Non-farm payroll, CPI, maybe even FOMC, which is kind of shaky. Those are the big 3 to me. Could be PPI as well if you want to add that in. But essentially, it moves like 200 points, 100 points, something big like that. And if you do stop orders, you can just pass your evals in like a few seconds, like in 2 seconds. Is it a gamble? Yes, but it's worth it because you either heads. It's like flip a coin. Heads, you pass the count. Tails, you fail the count. You're not gonna guarantee passing, but if you take these chances over time, you're gonna like not have to worry about evals. Since when they pass, it's pretty much like a very good shot. I just saw ES. I thought ES was like about to just send off the cliff, but NQ said no. NQ said no, we're gonna take a little bit longer. So, and you guys know NQ runs the show. If it wants to move, if ES or YM wants to move, it has to talk to NQ first. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure the developers on our team just finished doing the... Does anyone test this? If you log in your dashboard, if you want to convert your smart cash to smart points, there's this tab here. I don't have any cash right now. I tested it already. You convert your cash to points. It's 1 to 10. Should be very seamless now. It's convert all your points though. So let me know. Let me know how it works. Hopefully, we also try to make the entry very easy to understand too. Could see one more spike. I don't want to see this kind of go through this. This is where it's like critical here if we want to play the short. NQ on the other hand is so bullish though, and ES just did take the low, but I'm a believer in this. So that's the risk. There's a second attempt basically now, which we'll see if it works here. $22,000 points is equivalent to, what is it, like $2,000? It's just more me testing it. And also, for some reason, for Funded Next, I'm also getting points too in other firms, just so I test that it works, because I'm using it as well. I still think this is lower, guys. This is like second opportunity. CPS on Thursday. Can someone confirm or deny? Do we even have CPI if government shut down? Because I'm not sure if it's even happening. Someone said it's not happening. I'm gonna keep a loose stop on this one, but I'm watching 926. It might get very close. I want to see if there's a 5-minute close above it. It teased out a lot, man. It really did, which is a little bit upsetting there, but we did stake out the sell side. I think we could still press lower. Just one more big spike. The SMT is a little bit difficult too because ES did smash this. I was hoping we also come to the next low, but we didn't want to do that. Low, very, very choppy day. I'm going to just lean with bias. PPI is tentative. PPI this week, CPI next week. Wow. Is that how it works when there's government shutdown? You don't get anything? And this is this is literally free money right now. I might just take some for 10 points just because that was so clean. That was like second attempt too. I had the first ad and then it gave me a second ad. I was still on it. Nothing's changed with my idea. And then we're about to get another bag. So let's see this. Let's see this, baby. This is, I'm at $4,300 on a day. Boom, boom. Nothing's changed with this idea. Still short. I have one left. I'm going to try to save the last one for all the way to the bottom, honestly. But, you know, I've been wanting to try to grow my cash count more. So what I showed you was my TradeFight Live account. This is at 12,000. I've showcased my reports like kind of any time that it makes sense. We can look at the reports now even. Today is let me see if it takes a while to regenerate. It's just literally one day. I don't know why it's taking forever. Can I do yesterday? Is it because I'm in a position? Is it updating? I don't know. But it's really just going back and forth. I'm still hoping that we can get a big smash though. But free money though, so far. Because it just basically ran another like 15, 20 points. Which is pretty incredible there. I'm still liking this. It's coming back up. I'm not sure if I'm adding for a third attempt. I'm just gonna have one contract to let this ride through. Unless we come back down, I'm not gonna go for a third attempt here. I just have one in. If it stops me out up here is gonna might even break me out in this trade or even. Just so back and forth. I'm glad I took some sales off there, at least. Oh, this month it finally updated. 30,000 P&L for October alone. Pretty good, pretty good. And if we look at last quarter, which is July to September, why it take so long to update? I'm keeping one in this. I'm glad I took some off here because I feel like we're just going back and forth. What is happening here? This is what happened here. Sold one, sold two more, took some off, had my final TP down here. It doesn't look like it's going there, but we're not down too much to draw down right now. I'm gonna give it some space, but I'm watching the closure. The next closure is at 2 p.m. actually. If we get a closure above 9:30, I might have to kill the trade. Not fun, but you know, it is what it is. Stop that break even. It is so challenging to be so choppy, but I think the key is always just, you know, first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, fourth attempt. It gets a little bit like how much longer will until like it just stops being in your favor. And I think that's why I was for this last step, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna add again. I'll just be hands off here, which I think is the right move. Still going. Is this the breakout? Close right there. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. I'll have one in. I could close it here, or I could just wait it out a little bit. I'm just gonna wait a little bit here. There's still like a lot of room for the stop. Means I'm trying to also get the last TP down here. But if you don't feel comfortable on this trade, I want you to get rid of it here and just wait for the next opportunity to join back in. It is a little tricky because this is the fourth attempt basically. 1, 2, 3, and then dump down, and then 4. And I feel like NQ is leading slightly here, so I'll feel kind of a little bit more comfortable if it was on ES. Let me check the 4-hour. This is we have the closure at 2 p.m. It might be drawing it up a little bit higher here. I feel like this is ambitious though. Jeez, chat. What is this chop though? Gonna clean this up a little bit. I'll be hands off for a little bit here until there's more clarity. I think it's just way too choppy to really decide where we want to go now. Because we had this 15-minute closure. Theoretically, you know, you would want to see it smash through it on NQ. ES did that, of course. You would probably want it to also go a little bit lower too. Maybe something healthy would have been a retrace down here. And then if it's still bullish, you know, we could just spike it back up. So we're just looking for that one more last push. We just never got that last push. Yep, gonna get stopped in this last one then. Just how it be, man. Just how it be. Can't be mad at the game. Gave us a lot of opportunity to play there. Just on ES would have been better on hindsight. Where are we playing here though? I'm not really interested in longs until this gets pushed. It's kind of challenging now. So many attempts, brother. And getting hurt out there. Anyway, so how's chat doing on a Monday so far? What a drive, man. We did not get the same cell energy, but now we're getting it for the long energy. If we flip this 5-minute, I guess the sky's the limit here. But do we want to do that? Probably can't play this OB anymore. But we still have the 5-minute here. Just rejected earlier. Could reject again. It's just too early to tell. You think the hourly gap at the bottom will need a news driver? The gap at the bottom, which gap? Are we talking about the higher time frame gap? I'm assuming like this here. This is probably most likely needs something big to get us back down, like a Trump tweet. Could be CPI. Could be a bad reaction. But it is a gap that I feel like most people will be looking out for. It doesn't have to come immediately though, because we still hang around, come back up here. It might just, you know, range bound for like a whole month, and then this gap will get filled eventually. That's just always how it works. Need some strength if we want to reject from here. Did anyone try converting the points? I know you guys have been requesting for this. I think it's live now. If you guys try to convert your cash to point, it should work now. Let me know if it doesn't. I forgot if someone tested it while we were in a trade. Someone asked about gifting smart points. I don't think we're ever gonna do that. I feel like that's gonna get weird. You're not even supposed to be allowed to sell your cards. You can give it to someone for no compensation. Like you can give it to your friend or your family as a gift, but I don't know if we're gonna allow trying to sell them, because that might be against prop policy. Point did not work, said error. If it said error, just make a ticket and then show the picture. The dev would look at it. Mine said error and it worked. Is that what's happening? It says error, but it works after. I'm gonna send this to the dev right now. That might be, just check if it works anyways. Mine said error and eventually worked. Now it is correct. Okay. Yeah, refresh. It might be a cache or you just gotta, we just implemented during the stream, so I'm not sure. Short again could be interesting. Just way too early though, but ES is leading right now. What the heck? Sorry, looking at longs. Susblock says lower though. Is that a funny thing to say? No, we're not going higher. Susblock says so. Should I be playing with the bias higher though? I'm not too sure on it, to be honest. I just like things better if we can rebalance first before pushing. That's typically what I feel like is healthy. If you blow a pro account in TPT, can you pay the 130 fee to reset? No. The funded resets cost like thousands of dollars. It's like 1,500 or 1,000, depending on your account size. What's better is just buy another eval, pass it. No, just pushing higher. $1,500 and 150K, might as well pick 5 of them instead of resetting one. That's what I always say. Like, you could just buy 5 accounts instead, and like, it's still cheaper. It comes with 1 reset per account basically for the same price of $1,500. So this is wrong now. Still short? No, we're not sure. We're just sitting on hand waiting now. 659. I think we're talking about the 150K. If we're talking about just the 50K, that's a different story, which I don't even recommend either. 50K account should be very cheap too. It's like what, 90 bucks? There's a Funny Next wrap sale right now. If you're a new user, just look at what I pin. Make sure you use the referral link if you want to be eligible for payout bonus or smart points. for new users, I talked to FundingX. This is for new users only, but the next deal right after this one, probably near the end of October, we'll be hosting a different deal for all users. So just spare this one for now. This could be treated like a bonus right now. They confirmed 2. So I think this lasts till Friday. After that, probably the weekend, you'll see a different deal, which is pretty good. So if you're a new user who never traded FundingX before and you're watching this, I would just hit the referral link and create an account so you'd be locked into eligibility if you get payout bonus or not. Because if you click someone else or accidentally use someone else's code or not lock into ours, you won't be able to get any benefits at all. And there's a few people that happens to. We have over like I think 1,500 people trading FundingX on our platform that's connected. And there's like probably like 100 people that's not able to connect because they might have purchased from someone else or they signed up with different link. No, this is not. I thought this is another one. Slight SMT here. I'm not sure we can really read anything on the 1 minute here. The 5 minute, we're starting to turn slightly ever so. But it's just not enough for me to say anything. If you DM me the sus block indicator, I'll modify it to have it and paint it. There's probably a lot of people with the indicator now. I'm not. This one is called what? Let me take a look. It's pretty much a very straightforward indicator too. SB. SB by who? I don't even know. It's probably one of these guys. Do you think we're going higher for now? It kind of looks like it, but I'm not too confident on anything here other than it's not ready for shorts and not ready for long. Or it could be long bias, but I'm not really seeing a good entry for it. I think that's my issue here. What is trade value going to release? Most likely the... You guys remember Brett talking about the Grand Cup during my stream like ages ago, very long time ago, when we were doing the dual stream. Big spike here, and I'm not sure we're gonna follow the rejection. If we do, I mean, we could get a breaker here. That's a little SMT here. Maybe I'm just gonna mark this out just to see if there's any substance with this. This is where the breaker would be, by the way. Get a closure on this candle. I'm just gonna be watching for it, and if we feel like this is a good setup, we can probably stop at the highs, play or lower. That could be the action we'll play too. Gonna need some strength. This is also a potential long in this 15-minute gap if we want to get something here too. Now we have a nice gap to really work off of. It's gonna be it looks like it's gonna draw into here. Could be trying another short to see if we can how far we can go inside this gap here, honestly. I don't see the breaker yet though. It does look pretty decent though, risk reward wise. But I don't see the confirmation yet. If we get the breaker, possibly could be playing this. I gotta wait to see what we can do. Not really giving us anything clean here. Nope. I'm not gonna long up here. I think I'm gonna be looking longs in this gap here now. If we see anything, I mean. Could you twist their arms at Tradeify and Lucid to give us a non-funded, non-consistency funded accounts? You can't be looking at firms to do that. Like you can just choose another firm that doesn't have consistency instead. It makes much more sense, to be honest. Yep. Realistically, there's just nothing to play here. What code do I use for the next? If you're a new user, you would use Head Start. And then you use a referral link. In both cases, I would just recommend using referral link just to make sure you're locked in. and it's only at new purchases. And that just Code Smart works out. And just pushing here. It looks like we're just gonna rally up now. Probably be taking the highs of the day here. Do you already choose extra windows for Friday? I have not done yet. I was gonna do that today, probably after hours. I was just kind of busy all weekend. We could do that on stream if we don't find anything. Do you like the version at 112? 112. Here? Oh, no. I still prefer longs in this 15-minute gap. Look at this 5-minute flip completely. God damn. Jace. Can you do the new strategy on the X platform or only Ninja Trade? Ninja Trade Debate works well. I heard Project X works also. It was bad when I did it before, but some people said they did Project X and it works fine. It could just be ripping for the rest of the session, honestly. I'm not going to entertain this. I liked longs where I pivoted or pointed out here. And we kind of missed that by a little bit. I could have been more aggressive longs if we did smash these lows here. I'm trying to think, like, where could I try to play the long? Maybe off this inversion here, perhaps even. There's just some things we could have done, but price action chose to be sloppy instead. Not much happening today, chat. Just grinding up. Looks like it's gonna keep on grinding up here. Giveaway time. We can do giveaway in a second if we don't get anything. Next 5 minutes here. I want to watch for it to see if there's anything clean, but so far nothing. It looks like we're going for NQ highs here. How do we want to get these highs, but we couldn't get these lows? That's just something that is so dumb. But here's the highs. All right, let's do the giveaway then. We did the giveaway. If you guys want to do the giveaway, just join the Discord, and then you just basically share that you click this one time, and then you're good to go. Kind of a lackluster day. It's a very slow grind, and I guess we did take the highs, which is good for those who took longs. You guys have 8 more minutes if you guys want into the giveaway. make sure you just press this one button. You press it twice, it'll just say that you entered already. That just confirms it. Pretty much it. What about Friday picks? We're gonna probably do that later. I just want to see what. Either I'll do this at the end of the stream or the start of at the end of the stream or after hours. I haven't picked Friday yet, as I said. Was planning to, but I had to eat dinner because if you guys remember on Friday, we made a lot of money, but we stayed on for a long time. It was like 3 whole hours. I'm pretty sure we stayed till 4 p.m. Started at 1, so it was like 3-hour stream. As I have not eaten all day, but we sat through it. I forgot to trade my Lucid today. Maybe I should also see if we can get one last trade somewhere. Lucid's almost at payout too, so I'm kind of stoked for that. If we can get more payouts consecutively. Let's see here. For Lucid, we are at 158.8. I think I need a few hundred more, maybe another. I probably need 160,000. So we're getting close though. How do you make a giveaway Discord? I'll show you after the winners. 5 more minutes. We have 286 people entered so far, by the way. How many cons do you trade Lucid to get payout? I just trade like 2 cons, usually 2 or 3, sometimes 1. Depends on how I'm trading it. Nothing more than 3, basically, to be honest. What's your choice between Rapid and Legacy? I honestly like Legacy a little bit more, to be honest. Legacy just very easy to trade. 1 day pass is just phenomenal. So if I were to pick, I'm probably picking Legacy. Like, I want to see if we can play lower, but like, I'm not sure what the setup is. We did take the highs though. Is that enough for me just to play lower, guys? I can't tell. Sometimes I cannot tell if that's appropriate or not. We literally just smacked the high and just reverse. Isn't that freaking just crazy? Full port shorts. Market is just so trend based too. It's like it just picks a direction. Maybe chop a little bit, But for some reason, I can see this falling all the way back down. You guys got 2 more minutes for the giveaways. We have 325 people entered. Not that many people on today, just probably because it's a bank holiday. And I know some people already thought is an early close. Let's see who's the winner. Maybe I'll do the Twitter giveaway today as well. I'm not sure if I'll even do it random. Do we do it random? Okay, let's see. 3, 2. All those people who said rigged, disqualified. Okay, we have Fangwoods and we have Just Ain't Right. Comment in the chat if it's one of you guys. Brother, what the heck is that dump? Jeez, chat. How do we play that short too? I can't even tell. It's in a 15-minute gap now. Could flip back up, but I think we already hit the objective. I'm not sure how ambitious it wants to keep on going lower, to be honest. How many guys able to secure shorts there? I was thinking of shorting on Lucid, but how far are you guys playing this? Are you guys playing this PM lows now? I feel like it might even just head there, just because how the market's been moving lately, just so back and forth. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Could see this PM low get smash. So that if that's the case, we'd probably be looking for shorts on this retrace. What does chat think? Higher or lower from here? My bias wants to say lower, just because it's just very situational. It was higher earlier, took up PM high, and now it looks like it's drawing lower. But we did fill the 15-minute gap. I think if things gets clear on the next 15-minute close, if we even have time to get there. It's like it's if you guys say higher, if you guys say lower, that's just how tricky this thing's gonna be right now. I'm on the fence as well. How long did it take you to make the first mill? If you leverage prop firms, it's actually not as long as you'd think it will take. Because there's early in this year, and last year too, I was making like 100K plus per month in prop payouts. 1 month I did like 200 something. So I am putting a lot of it in a savings, a high yield savings, just for tax purposes. So once 2025 tax comes around, you know, it's gonna be a big one. But I think that's the most responsible thing. I could use that to invest, but like I might as well just put it aside just in case I don't know, do some stupid shit with it. But yeah, leverage prop firms, copy trade, get things together, and then ideally you funnel it into your own live account. You can do whatever you want, no rules, no nothing. I like to grow passively on my Robinhood. That's what I like to do. So this has been growing passively. We're at $1,005,000, $700. You look at the last week so far, 2%, 23,000. Last month, last 30 days, we're at 56,000. Last 3 months, we're at 92,000. It just keeps on going and going, and that's just because we're, you know, passively doing it right. And these are my positions right now. I did cash through puts. I swung some NASDAQ. It looks like everything's been green here on the very little shares I have. What happened to the stock that you bought last week? If you're talking about lightweight logic, I bought it for $5 purely out of chat recommendation. I had no idea what the stock is. Someone said this is like Microsoft's looking into this. They want to buy or they want to partner with it. It was at $5. It was like nearly all-time high. I bought it. Next day it goes down 10%. I'm like, damn, I'm down $1,000 already. But then eventually we were up like 20%. I sold a lot of it. And I just have a little bit left. So this is what happens here. 5 average, it went to 450 or something like that, something low. But cash liquor puts 59%. This is what it is. QQ's at 601 right now. For me to go completely break even, and Nasdaq just gotta be, or QQ just has to be 592. That is very, very generous. That's like I think the equivalent of NQ being like closer to like 500-600, maybe like 550 or 600. After like a 1,200 point drop, this is pretty much golden here. And every day that this doesn't drop, the premium is just gonna keep on working. So 59% is pretty easy a day. It's like very similar to all the other one. I just kind of did separate days, so expires this week, expires midweek, and I think expire Wednesday. The earlier it is, the easier it is. How about that Rocket Lab? I think I did Rocket Lab and I made some money. I made like 5-10%. I just sold it. So if it made more, then I missed out. Then you had 600K last 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think I was at 600K, maybe 650, 640. And then I told Chad that I want to scale up more. I added 300,000 because I had some prop payouts. So I was like, okay, let's add it up. So we're at like 950, 960, and then we ran up to $1 million. So it's not me making $1 million, but I think I'm up like, I think 200,000 at least, or across everything. Pretty good. I mean, that's cash count. Some people say you can't trade props. You can only trade props, but this is proving them wrong. TMC, brother. I keep on hearing TMC. I don't know what it. I think I know what it is, but I swear I don't know why I didn't buy it. There's always like a red flag for me somewhere. It's usually like either like all-time high. We're up 16% on TMC. See, like, this is only the 1 month. It's up almost 100%. And chat was telling me to buy it like last week at like $9. It's at 10.30. I mean, it's like up 10% from 10, maybe 15%. It's good, but like, I feel like the risk reward is just not there for me. I don't know how I feel about it. That feels like I'm playing dangerous. But yeah, I do plan on doing more cash puts in the Discord. I'll just post like whatever I'm in. You guys gotta hold through with me if you want to follow me, because I like to hold through it. And if it goes bad, then I'll just get the shares, and I'll still sell calls most likely. Just doing it the very traditional way that I've learned from people that makes passive. It's like literally, it doesn't have to be 5%, but that's like the target, 5% every single month. At the end of the year, you're up like 40% if you just follow like the right setups. But it doesn't even have to be 5%. It can be like 3%. 3%, 12 months, you're gonna be up total probably like 30%. This kind of looks like the 5-minute rejection for lower, for PM lows. But it's also like, you guys gotta think about it. If you watch my NASDAQ plays, I'm always doing pretty good on the trades, just because I'm like swing trading a lot. And you gotta just believe, like Friday, if you're with me, why is it so high? Friday with me, I told everyone I'm gonna be swinging some contracts, and it just worked out beautifully. Like this is, I'll just showcase my last few NASDAQ, up 5,200. I think this might be break even. I don't know. 600, 3,200, 800, 2,800, 900. I might gonna have some losses somewhere. So far, everything's smooth. Yo, that has, okay, this is my first loss here. Sold for 500, 3 contracts though. I probably just took a break even or close it out. 16, like all these NASDAQ trades has been golden for me, just because I'm playing the right time and just holding through it at the night, and TPing. I definitely could have held for more though, but like this was probably a good one. 5,200. That's like my highest one off of one contract. This last one was 3,200. This was off a sell, which is also great. So swing trades is underrated. Oh, I didn't even show ES. I trade a little bit ES as well. ES is not my my main one, just because I'm like you guys. I'm an addict, and he just moves a lot better. But I think ES is also going to be very similar. Let's take a look. I look from the top. I have not seen it yet. Wait, this is not ES. What the hell am I looking at? I might be doing warts on ES though. Let's just see. No, I think we're looking good. Wait, what? Why does it keep on going back? This is for ES though. 700, 500, 900, 1600. These every one of these holes just adds up. It could be for 50 points. It could be for a few points. Whatever it is. I don't know why every time I press show more, it just goes away. Oh, this shows all the history. That's why. But yeah, make sure you guys roll your prop payouts into your own cash account. You can do whatever you want with it. I honestly suggest doing more passive income. Passive income would be cash gear puts. It's more safe risk. You're not gonna be going for like 10% or higher, anything higher than that. It's like it could be anywhere from 2% to 3 to 5% on a good month. And there's gonna be some months where you don't even make money just because you're holding through it, and you're selling calls. You're trying to make it back. Is that what Sheen does? I think so. I think he does that a lot. But it's a mixture. I do half-half. I also did shares, as you guys saw. I did a lot of cash gear puts, and I like swinging futures. Swinging futures is pretty much on a higher time frame, right? Look at the weekly chart. Tell me you are out of your mind if you're not long this here on a not on a daily chart or on an intraday, but like if you're holding for like even 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure I could nearly like 90% guarantee that this is gonna be retracing back up. Weekly chart, weekly fair value gap, big drop. You're gonna easily expect a retracement, and I did not expect like a immediate 800 points retracement. I thought we were gonna just get like 600, 700, and then who knows. But these type of things, like if you look at the daily charts and just do time frame alignment, is like the most easiest thing that you could really swing trade. And that's what I like to do. My only downside is I tend to take profit really early. Once I see double figure, like 5 figures, I'll start trimming. And it could be like 3 contracts. I'm only down to 1, and it's not really that sizable. This is some like side talks while we're kind of just chatting around. I think this is going to be short to the bottom. I should have probably played some shorts here, but it is what it is. We might just plummet here. PM lows looking pretty good. That's why I've been saying, like, if we take out the highs, these lows are just gonna get built up over time, and eventually they're just gonna smash down. And that's what it's showing right now. Do you now swing trades on Discord? I just kind of tell you guys on stream, but that might be something I'll start doing. Just make your own analysis though. When people are too emotional, they just rely on signal botting. It might not go well. Like if I'm shorting all-time highs and it could go wrong and you're just blindly following me, you're like, this is pretty bullish. You don't know how it's gonna go. Dude, these lows are just so smooth right now. You can't tell me we're not gonna want to smash this. This might be the short here. The same short that we had earlier. We might be able to play this. I would like to play on ES, but I'll probably do light size on NQ here if we get an entry. It's like a breaker tap in, but like it's just kind of the same thing that we were playing earlier on the 5-minute version. But this time It's framed up a lot better. I mean, we have a lot of smooth edges here. So it just tells me eventually we're going to have to smash this. This is probably a comfortable stop already. And the 15-minute inversion on NQ is going to happen here as well. It's going to really draw to the lows here. We'll have to try this out, guys. Wait, did my chart just freeze? Whoa, it just lagged the hell out of me right there. Did anyone just lag that bar hard? Gonna try one in here. This is the last trade of the day, basically, but I'm not sure why. Whatever wick that happened. 3 p.m. sharp just did some weird moves on my charts. Froze my screen. I think the stream saw that, right? Like, it completely froze. I'm just looking for these lows. I'm not gonna go for a big drop, honestly. If it hits these lows, I'll be happy. It's looking good so far. I have lows at 888. Not gonna be too greedy on this, just because it's been moving kind of odd lately today. Last trade of the stream, baby. If it teases me this time, I'm actually gonna be kind of pissed. This, you know how many times it teased this this low here? This low here, 887. Show me the money. Show me the frick. How pinpoint was this for this to hit? Like, I literally had no drawdown on this trade whatsoever. Oh my lord. That was perfect. And it just helps even better that we were waiting for it and just able to just get that wicked in. This is about 22 points instantaneously. Like, I didn't have to do any work, just put a limit in. Drawdown was like a point and then just fell. How many people took type 1, guys? For those who stuck around, I know this doesn't happen often, but when you're patient enough, things works out. I wanted shorts earlier. I couldn't get it. This time I got it and it just ran beautifully. You guys saw me rant for a while. I'm like, wait, this looks like a trade. This looks like a setup here. I didn't mark the breaker, but I'm sure you guys could see the breaker. I talked about the breaker. It's more about retap inside the breaker. 15-minute already inverted, right? Do you see this? This closure at 3 p.m. Any taps in, just sell that shit. Sell the shit. Even if we didn't get that inversion, look, just look at this. Like, we have these internal lows just being built up. We just took the internal high. Pretty easy to see that we're kind of seeking the showing. We're just seeking higher. Took the high and then targeting lower. So once we inverted this here, we did the 5-minute retrace. It was very clear that this is the target. It could go all the way down here, but at the very least, this is a very high probability target. And that's going to be wrapping up the trade for the day. Wow, a lot of people took that trade with us. Nice. I took that on Lucid too. We're at $553 on the day. Almost at payout, chat. I think I need 600 more maybe. At 160,000 to get my next payout. This is the performance looking like. This is my stats. So far, it's like pretty flawless. I think I had a red day somewhere, but I was able to hold through and get back to green. But it just kind of slow. You know, I have a lot of bounce already. I don't need to make a lot. Let's take your time on it. And this is what it looks like. Like, take your time on shit. It's a 20% consistency too, so you can't even really make too much because the consistency. And oh baby, my live count is up again. We're at 212. We're up $4,600 a day. That trade made me another like $600 basically, or $500. Recovered. recovered green, tremendously green. And we're up another 1,000 on the same live account, which I'm going to withdraw again. They approved my payout. Guess what? Another payout. So I think so far these accounts has been cycling, I think like over $5,000 per account. And this will be my 6th payout so far. And these are like daily payouts. I'm pretty sure they just approved it the weekend. Let me take a look. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That, you can't wrap up the session any better than that. Congrats if you followed along. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll stick around for a few more minutes and then we're gonna wrap this shit up. We'll see you guys tomorrow on a bank holiday. Was there a sus block? I don't know there's a sus block. This was a 15-minute inversion. Five-minute sus block. Oh, I don't have the 5-minute on. Let me see if I can see it. Is it this one? Oh, it might be. It might be. Yeah, I don't have the indicator on though on this one. Add. Yeah, sus block activated. Boom. Sus block confirmation. Check alpha poll before you go. What do you think? What alpha poll? 5 accounts or 15K payouts? Oh, 5 accounts. 5 accounts for sure. 3 accounts on alpha is kind of lame. 5 accounts is something that we could work with. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Make sure you guys use code SMART for all your prop purchases. If you're a new user from Funding Next, make sure you click what I sent. I'll just send it again here. If you sign up through our link, you'll be eligible for payout bonus and smart points. And there's a flash sale just for new users only for now. It sucks, but I've confirmed. Here, you hear from me first, only from me. After this sale, we'll have another sale right after, like literally right after this. So this lasts for this week on Friday. We're gonna have another one, and it's gonna be for everyone. So that should make up for it. PM win rate be crazy sometimes. I need to check how much I'm up today, but I might be up like, you know, quick 20 G's. This is like back-to-back 5 figures days though. But yeah, if that's everything, let's wrap this shit up. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.